Hey doing everyone, welcome back to the episode of Krypto Playboy. My name is Seymour. Before we begin, chuck a like in the video, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more content coming out. And do not forget, hop on our Discord for tips, pre-sales, giveaways, and the best community in crypto. And before we begin, I want to say sorry about the camera quality in the last couple of videos. We've had some internet upgrades in the area here where I live, and my camera looks like a potato. Usually it is 1080 HD, okay? But currently it's horrible, so we'll be upgraded shortly. Just give it some time and you'll be able to see this beautiful face again. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Alright, today I want to discuss with you guys GameFi. So many people are saying, is it dead or is it alive? Is the GameFi over? You know, is this an area everyone's hyped up about it last year? There's so many projects coming out. There's that much money flying to projects. People are saying GameFi, and now it seems like it's dead to people. Well, I'm here to tell you, from what I see, I think GameFi is just starting. I think it's its infancy days. You know, got a good kick. Now it's trying to find its feet. And we're in the early days of it. There's so many big projects coming out. There's so many big names moving into it. I think it's going to be massive. All right, so find out why I think this and watch this episode. But before we begin, look at this. This is called ShuFi. You may not know what they are. You may know because I've spoken about them before. But if not, ShuFi is an NFT collection. They have 10,000 NFTs. Now these are yet to be released, and they're doing their Genesis NFT sale tonight. Okay, 12 p.m. UTC today. In this Genesis sale, they have 3,000 NFTs up for grabs. So that is pretty cool because with these Genesis NFTs, can I say NFT properly? NFTs, you can stake them and get higher returns than anyone else with a high APY. You also get awesome returns and rewards. So when they have any of their tournaments, guess who gets their hands on the rewards first? You, because you hold one of these. Not only that, they give you heaps of incentives, such as land grabs in the Metaverse. So if you understand what the project is, it's pretty different. It's very trendy. It's a cool project because they incorporate fashion and style with NFTs, and then they gave a whole new world of meaning to it with DeFi involved in it. So you can earn on all different aspects in this. So it's pretty cool because, you know, a lot of people get into crypto, they have no idea what is going on in the finance world and that, but they know about fashion, they know about fun things. So they find projects like this and they go, yeah, I relate to this, I can understand this. With the Metaverse coming along, Metaverse goes, okay, we want some of these type of assets in there. There you go. Now we have a project that matches with us. So it's pretty cool to see, especially when you see some big retailers coming on board into the Metaverse. This is something that could be up their alley. You can see them working together. It's one of those really cool projects, which is very unique. Check about them, read about them. And the coolest thing is, we have 10 whitelist spots to give away. Okay, if you want to win it, read below how to win, and you can get your hands on a whitelist spot for free. Big shout out to the ShuFi team, legends. Want to find out more? Hop onto the website, hop into the socials, find out about the project. There is heaps going on. Okay, there it is there. Genesis pre-sale minting, 1 day to go. It's actually a couple hours to go. So be prepared. As I said, we're going to discuss with you today GameFi, dead or alive. My opinion, I think it is just starting, and I like GameFi. I was never a big gamer when I was younger growing up, but I'm a big, massive blockchain crypto fan, and I believe in crypto. When I see GameFi come into that's telling me, hey, hang on a second, is this like adoption from the real world into crypto? This is the easy way into crypto through gaming, because so many people sit back, kick back and game for fun because they know it's an easy, relaxable thing to do. And crypto is stressful in some people's eyes because you have to know how to read charts, you have to know how to trade, you have to know how to do this, you have to be a computer nerd and understand everything in the world about coding. So really, you can game, you can crypto. You want to earn money, you can game in crypto. If you game it elsewhere in the world, well, you're not going to earn anything, okay, except some good times. Incorporate those two things together, we now have GameFi. And I think this is really cool, not just for that aspect, but check out the articles that have been coming out. PUBG developer teams up with Solana Labs to launch play-to-earn crypto games. These guys are huge, all right? Why would someone this big be tinkering with blockchain if they thought it was going to die? There's no more use to it. People aren't going to get involved in it anymore. They don't chuck money or nothing. All right, when you're a billionaire and you see a perspective out there and you say, "Hey, I can make a profit on this." It's not just on a whim. Hey, I'll give it a go. It's I've done my research. I understand where this is. I understand where markets are moving, where trends are going. Crypto is no longer a trend. This is a thing. It's going to happen. It has to happen. This is going to take over the world. And people like this see this and go, you know what? This is my market. I'm into this gaming market, PUBG. Well, guess what? I'll move this into the crypto world. And teaming up with Solana, that's awesome pick. Okay, very quick. There's a few games coming out there now, and I love it. So that means if these type of big guys are coming on board, there's going to be more to come. Just imagine when the heads of game coming into this, man, GameFi is going to blow up. It's going to be like a little turd at the moment compared to what it can be. And so when you read info like this, that's why I say do your research. Always get online, at your fingertips, find out information like this, because this can change your whole opinion, perspective of things just from reading a few articles and going, wow, if these big players are looking into and researching the blockchain and I'm a little small fish, that's a big thing. All right. And then other thing is you read things like this where it says Argentina flocks to crypto games as the economy eats up salaries. So economy is dying over countries. It is dying in the ass, and money's worthless. Inflation's going up and up and up, and there's people losing their jobs left, right, and center. And where are they finding refuge? In crypto gaming, because they can earn a profit online. You know, they can play for hours in there instead of going for work. These guys are just turning their job because they've lost them into crypto gaming. And I'm not just saying they're playing World of Warcraft or something, you know, shooting people with guns in other games of Call of Duty. There's all different ones. They got poker out there. They got those little Minecraft looking games. They got a world of games in crypto, and these guys are earning a living on that. So that's a really cool thing to see, because people have taken a bad situation where they're losing jobs, they're losing money, and these guys have to put food on the table somehow. And what's happening? Crypto's coming to the rescue saying, come play some GameFi. There's easy access into many of these ways. And some people say, oh, but it's too expensive to get involved in some of the games out there. Well, that's what the guilds are for. These guilds help out the average scholar, the average player out there, and they say, hey, you can't afford that? Hop on board with us, we'll give you a hand. And they don't ask you for an arm and a leg. They take a little percentage of things, all right? They do not take much from their players, because the aim is to get as many players on board as part of their guild and facilitate the best gameplay they possibly can. So when I see things like that, that's telling me crypto's changing the lives of people out there. So these average guys are now earning an income off this. They're going to get to other and grow it. Doesn't mean everyone's going to quit their jobs and just start playing these games. People are going to see there's an opportunity to make extra cash flow from these games. You get back home from work one day, kick around for the game, a couple hours. Yeah, you may not make $1 million playing the game, but you're earning something extra. It's a passive income from gaming. All right? People say, oh, you know, you want to live out your life and do something fun, enjoy yourself and make money. Well, there's a chance you can now do both of those things in one. So I like reading articles like this, because I've read many about them like this, saying people are earning money from gaming. They've taken a bad situation, they've turned to good things. In many third world countries, that's huge. And it doesn't mean you have to have a PC setup. People are playing off their phones these games. So I really like that, how they're taking this fun thing you do in gaming and making it into a money-making system for people. Okay? I love it. I love what they're doing, and I think it's getting bigger and bigger. If you check out the market cap of coins, this is Axie Infinity. All-time high, it hit $165. It's sitting at $72 right now. There's major alts out there that took bigger hits than this. Okay, so that's telling me these guys are still pretty solid. This big market dip we've had, these guys are holding at $72. They lost more than, say, 50% from the top where they're at. There's other alts out there, I know personally from being in them, and they're down 70-80%. These are those major altcoins. So what does that tell you? They got some stability behind them, these gaming coins. Not only that, Axie Infinity, check out the Sandbox. Same type of thing. $8.44, now sitting at $3.40. Yeah, it does sound like a lot of loss there, but compared to big coins out there that have been established around a long time, they took a bigger hit than this. And these guys are still going along with what they're doing. Metaverse projects are pumping out there. That's telling me these teams are working on what they're doing towards their goal and making the GameFi environment so much better. So that kind of gives you an understanding where I'm coming out from. Many projects like this. All right? And this is another thing I wanted to show you guys. This is a market cap of crypto, okay? A total market cap. We're sitting around just under $2 trillion. Not too long ago, we were at $3 trillion. So this says when the market started this $1 trillion has to flow back into somewhere. GameFi, that can take some of that into it, all right? Now, going a horse for this one. This was the market cap back in 2015. $1 billion. Past few years, 2020, $167 billion. I remember thinking, wow, that's a lot. And then I was here in this moment, I was like, holy shit, $380 billion. Crypto is huge, massive, huge. Then we hit $2.4 billion. $3 billion. So when I say $2 billion market cap, sorry, $2 trillion market cap, that's saying to me, hey, look, we said this is going to get bigger and better. Look at the stock market. What's its market cap? A pube compared to it. All right. Crypto is in its early days, and gaming is joining this revolution, and with it, hop on board. You don't believe me on these things? Check out the guilds. People are like, what? Like I said earlier, guilds are helping players get involved in them. If they can't afford it, well, they help facilitate that. Not only that, these guys are helping get new games on board. They're supporting projects. That's what the guilds are doing. And it's not just one guild, there's multiple guilds, and these guys are all able to do this because there's that many players out there that can help. It doesn't mean you're stuck to one guild, you can play on multiple guilds. If you wonder how these guilds are working, these guys find projects, they purchase all the NFTs off them, they also support the projects and buy into them, and they give this to the players. The players are then able to run fair in those games, play with NFTs, and they have a lot of fun in them, thanks to these guilds facilitating that for them. So the cool thing about this is, it's not like a one-man team running these guilds. These are big teams. All right, and here they're at events. They're working together. These guys are growing. It wasn't just let's build a project and wash our hands of it. They're moving ahead with this. They're making it bigger and better. They want it to succeed because they know GameFi is going to be here to stay, and they know there's going to be many projects coming on board that they can support. Not just one guild. There's many guilds out there. Many guilds. And these guys are all doing the same thing, supporting players and supporting projects coming up on the blockchain. So that tells me there is a huge market for it and a lot of growth. From that market cap, we've got $1 billion easy to grow, sorry, $1 trillion still to grow in it after what we've lost. That's going to come back into the market and more. As time goes on, more. You're going to have $5 trillion, $6 trillion, later on $2 trillion. Oh, what was that? That was nothing. It's going to grow big. This money flow is going to flow into GameFi. I'm not saying all the trillions of dollars, but a percentage of it will flow into it. What do we know from the actual gaming world? There's over something like 2 billion players from some stats I was reading earlier. And in crypto, only 1.5% of those couple billion players are in GameFi on the blockchain. So when those numbers start building up, 1.5% goes to 5%, 6%, 10%, 20%. What does that say? How much money is going to flow in from traditional gaming into GameFi? It can be huge. Right? It's early stage. That's why I say do research on these things and get up to date on the market, what's happening. We're in a downtrend right now and people are shitting their pants saying crypto's over. This is the best time for you to be learning. I mean, you have to go buy everything. Every day read about something, understand it. Like, hey, you may not have enough time before. You're trying to trade, trying to get into deals. Now you're sitting back because you're a bit nervous about it, you're a bit scared. Well, now's the opportunity to read and understand the markets and what's happening with them and what's going to be a move along next. So get in, understand it, involve yourself into it, and you can grow with the blockchain. As it grows, you grow. So grow with the space. Another cool project here. What are they supporting? Guilds and NFTs and GameFi. Best project in the world. With these ones, this is Chamcha, 0x Adventure. You lock your NFTs in there. You earn yield on the NFTs. Okay, this is supporting guilds. A lot of guilds have signed up with this, and there's many more coming along to it. So what does that tell me? 14 guilds here, and we're still growing. There's room to grow bigger and better because these guilds know, hang on a second, this is a future. We can build on this. We can build our players, build our scholars, build our masters up on this. It can be huge. Then we get projects like this, Metaverse projects. There's been Metaverse projects out there. A lot of them are just starting, already raised funds and they're building them. It's going to take 12 to 24 months, some of these, to get a fully developed game going. We get a project like Cloud City. So these guys are from the team at NASA Studios. They're very, very big. These guys build a lot of those actual play-to-earn games. They actually build games that every person plays from day to day. Check them out, read what they do, the development services. They're very big. So traditional gaming, they're huge on. They know what they're doing because they build those type of games. Now they're taking their knowledge and skill set and putting it into crypto. So that says can be huge because these guys seen a market in there. Not only did they see that market, CEO said, hang on a second, I see Metaverse is lacking. I want to make my own project that can be an actual Metaverse that's ready to drop on launch for people to play in. And you know what they did? They took half their team. They have over 100 developers in their gaming build team. 50 of them have been working on their own project, the Cloud Sea Metaverse. That says something. For you to dedicate half your team to building a project means you see a growth, you see a future in it. That's kind of mind-boggling what's out there. And people aren't seeing this. People are saying it's just dying because they watch something, they hear some idiot say, oh, crypto's dead, and they believe it. Do your research, spend hours on it, understand what's going on in the market, and you'll be like, whoa, eye-opener. There is big things to come for it. Like, check this video. Okay, fast forward before. See what's going on. This is not even the alpha test version yet. This is before alpha testing. Some of the projects put up a couple of GIFs and say, hey, look what we're doing, or a picture that's so on. These guys have something prepared and ready to go. So check this out. This is real. They built this and it's working. I actually had this at the conference recently and people were able to watch and play the game. So that's cool to see because these guys are nowhere near reaching their launch date. So that tells me this is going to get bigger and better. And once they're working, the products can be developed so much more. It's going to be huge. And that's Metaverse gaming. This is the thing here to stay. You can see people getting involved and big funding coming on board to these type of projects. I love seeing that. And if that doesn't send it home for you, what GameFi is here to stay, well, you get projects like Penguin Carts, you get projects like Goldfly, other ones I've spoken about, such as Battle Saga and all these guys. Okay, prices take a bit of a hit, but these guys are still giving incentives to say, we support our own project, we want to support you by offering these crazy staking rewards of 500% returns. Okay, where else do you get this? This is huge. And these projects are offering this because they believe what they're doing and they want to support their communities. 500% APY. That's phenomenal. I can't even say the word. It's This is why I think is here to stay, because they offer huge things. There's big names coming on board to it. There's that much news floating around, and it's helping people for the better. And blockchain's just going to grow. Money flows in. It's going to flow into GameFi. So guys, don't miss your opportunity in it. Find out about projects now. You might be able to get your hands on a lot of projects now while the market's down. Take advantage of the dip and invest into these projects and hold them. And while you're holding them, stake them and earn more of them. Okay? So when the bull market comes back around, you guys will be cheering and you'll be loving life. And GameFi will be a savior. You'll probably print a picture off, put it somewhere in your house, or you're probably building your house from the GameFi money you get. And so keep an eye out for GameFi, bigger and better things coming. I'm not saying every single project coming out you should buy. Do your research on them, understand. Like some people are just sucking games together saying, here's a game, grab the money, and they never build anything. Find out about the project, find out about the team, look into it, get involved in it, understand it. That way you'll be able to take a risk, a calculated risk, and say, this looks like a potential for me. You can find projects already out there. Get some NFTs in it, get involved in it, join a guild, start playing, get involved in this blockchain space somehow. And yeah, enjoy your day, guys. Thank you very much. And do not forget about the giveaway from ShoeFire. Link is down below. Get your hands on some free stuff. Once again, like, subscribe, and join the Discord, and talk to you later.